Discover the hidden paradise of East Seram. Welcome to the Regency of East Seram, one of the island groups in the east of the Moluccas, where beauty, uniqueness and the richness of nature together with a variety of religions and culture unite to become the attractions of East Seram. This regency covers an area of approximately 15,807.92 square kilometers, which is dominated by the vast ocean, which covers 11,935.4 square kilometers, and the landmass, which only covers 3,952.08 kilometers. Once it was designated as a regency in its own right, East Seram, with its capital of Bula, in 2003, building began, and now the people can enjoy the results of this endeavor. Bula itself possesses wealthy natural resources that are inexhaustible. According to the history, the city of Bula was formed to become a city where transactions took place during the Dutch colonial period, from around 1896, because at that time oil fields were discovered in Bula. As a result of the abundantly flowing oil, this city became known for its oil production in Indonesia. Bula is still producing oil till now. This can be seen from the oil wells that are in operation at various spots within the city of Bula. From the land to the Bula coastline, these wells continue to operate every day. Two international firms, Calrex and CITIC, are operating in the area under the supervision of the Oil and Gas Regulator of the Republic of Indonesia. Roads, office facilities and public facilities are being built and restyled under the government of the Regent of East Seram, Abdul Mukti Keliobas. This regent, who was only elected a year ago, is emphasizing that the development of the Regency of East Seram should depend on the rich resources of the ocean and tourism. The people of Bula come from a variety of religious and tribal backgrounds. Although the majority of the population of Bula and East Seram are Muslims, but toleration between religious groups is upheld amongst the population. Groups of minority religions can also be found here. For example, the Balinese village area that is located on the boundary between East Seram and Central Moluccas. The Balinese people who are Hindu are given the freedom to worship here, and there are several Hindu temples which have been built by the community with the help of the East Seram government. The tourist spot, which can be found in the city of Bula itself, is Gumumai Beach. The word Gumumai in the language of East Seram means to gather together, to do some good together. Gumumai Beach is a tourist spot visited by the locals and also tourists from outside. The golden sands of the beach are rather like the sands in Kuta, Bali, stretching the length of the Gumumai coastline. The landscape of the beach, if looked at from a distance, the curves of the island seem to form a bay at the end of this beach. Another unique location and the rich nature of Bula is the Mount Gitnif. The mountainous sulfur cliffs are located 1 kilometer from Bula. Hot water springs at Mount Nif originate from the hot sulfur cliffs of this mountain. The island of Geza is one of the oldest sub-districts in East Seram. The island of Geza can be reached by a fast boat or a speedboat that are used by the locals in their travels. It takes 4 hours to reach Geza Island from Bula. The island of Geza is the oldest sub-district in East Seram and is only 3 kilometers in size. The unique feature of the richness of ocean life is that large fish can be seen swimming close to the shore and close to human settlements. You do not have to go into the middle of the ocean to see these fish. This is because the local government forbids the use of nets and bombs to catch fish. Thus, the local people only catch fish by using fishing lines. Close to the island of Geza are other small islands whose cultural values, history and rich natural beauty which provide the potential for tourist and natural resources of East Seram. Kefing Island is a small island of 1.5 square kilometers in size and elongated in shape and has a population of 300 families who are the original inhabitants of this island. Other potential of this small and beautiful island is the inexhaustible supply of marine resources such as seaweed that is fertile and grown along the coast around the island. Julung fish, which is a characteristic food eaten by the people of Kefing, which are caught easily by the locals. This is because the Julung fish, which grows and spawns in the waters around Kefing Island. Small but weighty is a saying that is appropriate to describe the uniqueness of this island. This small island with scenic views contains the richness of marine resources that are very valuable to East Seram because of the strategic location of the island and the healthy cycle of the marine life. Kon Island has been designated as an observation location and protected by the World Wildlife Fund under the protection of the United Nations. It is not just the shape and landscape that is attractive to the tourists, but the underwater environment makes this island unique. Like a magnet, this island draws marine life to it. This island is called the Fish Resort because fish come from all corners of the world to this island every morning. From 6 a.m. until 11 a.m., the fish come in their droves to spawn in these coral waters. The islands around Kon can be reached after a 4 to 5 hour sea trip from Bula. Transportation is available either by speedboat or the fast boat supplied by the government, which goes to Gorom. Welcome to Gorom Island, one of the islands that is more extensive. It faces Irian Jaya, to be exact, the city of Fakfak. The island of Gorom is a transit place for large ships that are sailing to eastern Indonesia. The island of Gorom is a witness of Indonesian history. From this place, the Indonesian government started the war to capture West Irian from the hands of the colonial Dutch. The monument of the freeing of West Irian is a historical site that is protected on this island. The majority of the population of Gorom originate from the island and are Muslims. Close to the island of Gorom, there is a small island which, according to the historical tradition, is the place used for defense during the Portuguese colonial period. This island of Amar is rich in nutmeg and cloves, and this produce continues to be in abundance until this day. The natural riches and potential plus the culture is important for the development of the tourism industry in East Seram. For tourists to reach Amar, they need to take a 30 to 45 minute speedboat trip from Gorom. The tourist spot in Amar is Soleh Lake, that is located on the island. There is a population of 200 families on this island, who are the original population of the island. Soleh Lake is a saltwater lake that is reached through a rift in the island. The water in the lake is only 4 to 5 meters deep and is known for its blue color of the seawater and the sensation of swimming with the fish that live in the lake. To reach this lake, you need to walk on a footpath that has been provided by the East Seram government. This is a spot that must be visited by Moluccan tourists and foreign tourists alike. The beauty, uniqueness and richness of the nature of East Seram is a potential that must be developed in the Moluccas, especially East Seram, in order to open the eyes of the world and become an important factor in the development of the life of the people of East Seram. We believe that in discovering East Seram, all tourists will find and enjoy the hidden paradise in our land of Ita Watunusa, East Seram, Moluccas.
Kami pemerintah Kabupaten Seram Bagian Timur beserta seluruh masyarakat Seram Bagian Timur telah siap mendukung dan mensukseskan event Tour de Moluccas 2017. Kami percaya bahwa dengan menjelajahi surga yang tersembunyi di Seram Bagian Timur mampu membuka mata dunia akan potensi-potensi yang tersembunyi di Maluku, Bumi Mai Indonesia.